What is time travel? Is it just a fantasy? Or could it be something more? A doorway to the past and future, hidden in plain sight. Imagine time as a flowing river, carrying us gently from the past into the future, never pausing, always moving forward. Each second is like a drop of water impossible to hold on to, slipping through our fingers as we move along. Most of us simply drift along with this current, unable to change direction or speed, passengers on a journey we can't control. But time travel is the idea of breaking free from that current, stepping off the moving walkway and choosing your own path through the river of moments. It means not just floating, but actively navigating. Choosing your place in the river, deciding which moments to visit, and which to leave behind. It's about exploring the possibilities of existence. Unlike a trip through space, time travel is a journey through the very fabric of reality, the dimension of time itself. Imagine standing among dinosaurs, witnessing the birth of the Earth, or seeing the world as it was millions of years ago. Or picture yourself leaping ahead to a future filled with wonders, cities that touch the clouds, technology beyond our wildest dreams, and possibilities we can barely imagine. This concept stretches our understanding of reality, challenging what we think we know about the universe and our place within it. Think of your life as a movie reel, each frame a unique moment in your personal history. Every memory, every experience, is a single frame in the story of you. Normally we watch the movie play forward, one frame at a time, unable to skip ahead or revisit the past, except in our memories. Time travel suggests we could rewind the reel, relive cherished moments, or even change the story altogether. Or we could fast forward to any scene, jumping ahead to see what the future holds, skipping the waiting and uncertainty. It's about controlling the playback of existence, holding the remote to your own timeline, and deciding where and when you want to be. At its core, time travel is about mastering the fourth dimension, time itself, the invisible thread that connects every moment. We experience three dimensions of space, length, width, and height, every day, but time is the unseen fourth, always present yet impossible to touch or see directly. To travel in time is to navigate this hidden dimension, to move freely through the tapestry of existence, exploring the past and future as easily as we walk through space. It's a profound idea that sparks endless curiosity, inspiring stories, dreams, and the hope that maybe one day we'll unlock the secrets of time itself. Humans have told time travel stories for generations, passing them down from one era to the next. Around fires, in cozy living rooms, and through the pages of books, we've always been fascinated by the idea of moving through time. These stories connect us, linking our hopes and dreams with those of people who lived long before us. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine imagined a hero building a chair to journey into the future. This simple yet brilliant idea captured the imagination of readers everywhere, making them wonder what it would be like to witness the world change before their eyes. The story's blend of invention and adventure set the stage for countless tales to come. This book inspired countless dreams of adventure. Children and adults alike began to imagine themselves as explorers, traveling to distant futures or forgotten pasts. The idea that a single invention could unlock the secrets of time sparked creativity in writers, artists, and inventors. Movies like Back to the Future play with these ideas too, bringing time travel to life on the big screen. Audiences watched in awe as characters zipped between decades, changing history and discovering new possibilities. Marty McFly travels to the past in a special car and meets his young parents. The film's mix of humor, heart, and wild imagination made it a classic, and its iconic DeLorean became a symbol of time travel itself. These stories are fun, but they also make us wonder. What if we could really do that? What choices would we make if we could visit our own past or see the world 100 years from now? Time travel stories invite us to reflect on our lives and the paths we take. Doctor Who, a British TV icon, explores all of time and space in the TARDIS. The Doctor's adventures show us that time travel isn't just about machines, it's about curiosity, compassion, and the courage to face the unknown. The TARDIS looks like an old police box, but inside it's vast and can go anywhere, anywhen. This magical vessel reminds us that the universe is full of surprises, and that adventure often begins where we least expect it. These adventures inspire wonder about the universe's possibilities. They encourage us to look up at the stars and imagine what might be out there, waiting to be discovered. Time travel stories are more than entertainment. They're a way for us to explore big questions about fate, destiny, and the choices that shape our lives. They reflect a deep human wish to see the past and glimpse the future. We long to understand where we come from and where we're going, to connect with our ancestors and imagine the lives of those yet to be born. We're curious about what came before us and what lies ahead. This curiosity drives us to learn, to invent, and to dream beyond the limits of our own time. These tales let us explore those desires safely, from the comfort of our homes. They give us a chance to imagine impossible journeys, and to share those dreams with others. They allow our imaginations to roam across the ages, from ancient civilizations to distant futures and everywhere in between. Through stories we travel in time without leaving our seats. Books, movies, and shows become our time machines, carrying us to places we could never reach on our own. That's the magic of time travel fiction. It lets us dream, wonder, and explore the endless possibilities of the universe, all from the power of our imagination. We love time travel stories, but what does science say? Is it just fantasy, or could it one day be real? Physicists take this question seriously. The universe is full of surprises. Many things once thought impossible are now understood. The laws of physics are our guide, describing how everything works. Surprisingly, these laws don't completely forbid time travel, especially to the future. But, not forbidden doesn't mean easy. Building a time machine is far beyond our current reach. We're only beginning to understand time itself. Some theories, like Einstein's, offer tantalizing hints. Time is not constant for everyone. It can stretch and shrink. This opens a theoretical door, but it's only a tiny crack. Albert Einstein revolutionized our understanding of the universe with his groundbreaking theories of relativity. Before Einstein, people thought of time and space as absolute, unchanging backdrops to everything that happens. But Einstein showed us that the universe is far stranger and more flexible than anyone had imagined. Special relativity tells us that time itself is not fixed. It can pass at different rates for different observers, depending on how fast they are moving relative to each other. This means that two people moving at different speeds can actually experience time differently. If you were to move extremely fast, close to the speed of light, time would slow down for you compared to someone who remains still. This isn't just a theoretical idea, it's a real effect that has been confirmed by experiments. Imagine boarding a spaceship and traveling near the speed of light, racing through the cosmos at unimaginable speeds. For you, the journey might feel like only a few years, but back on Earth, decades or even centuries could pass. You'd return to find that your friends and family have aged much more than you have, or perhaps are long gone. In this way, you would have effectively traveled into the future, simply by moving fast enough. This phenomenon is called time dilation. It's a kind of real-life time travel to the future, made possible by the laws of physics themselves. This isn't just science fiction or a wild theory. Scientists have actually measured time dilation in real experiments, using incredibly precise atomic clocks. For example, atomic clocks flown on fast airplanes tick ever so slightly slower than clocks left on the ground. The difference is tiny, but it's real and measurable. Even the GPS satellites orbiting high above Earth experience time differently because of their speed and position in space. Engineers must constantly adjust their clocks to keep our navigation systems accurate. So, in principle, traveling into the future is not just a fantasy. It's something the universe actually allows, at least in one direction. The real challenge is practical. Reaching speeds close to light would require enormous amounts of energy, far beyond what our current technology can provide. While we're not yet able to build spaceships that can travel so fast, the physics is clear. The universe's rules don't forbid it, they actually make it possible. The cosmos itself says yes to this kind of time travel. The only limits are our imagination and our technology. But remember, it's a one-way journey. Coming back to your own time is much more complicated and may not be possible at all. Still, Einstein's universe shows us that the future isn't as unreachable as we once thought. The possibilities are as vast as space itself, waiting for us to explore. Traveling to the future seems possible, if difficult. But what about the past? That's much trickier. Most scientists think going back in time is highly unlikely, maybe impossible. The universe seems to prefer moving forward. This is tied to entropy, or disorder. Think of breaking an egg, you can't easily unbreak it. The universe moves toward more disorder, not less. Going back in time would be like unbreaking countless eggs. Scientific theories present big problems for past time travel. There are no known particles or forces that move backward in time. Our sense of cause and effect depends on time moving one way. If you could change the past, you'd create confusing paradoxes. Some wild ideas like wormholes hint at possibilities, but they're on the fringes of science. For now, the past seems safely locked away. One of the most exciting ideas in physics is the wormhole. Imagine space-time as a giant sheet of paper. Instead of traveling across it, what if you could fold it and poke a hole through? That's a wormhole, a shortcut or tunnel, through space-time. Wormholes could connect distant places or even different times. The math of Einstein's general relativity allows for their existence, but there are big problems. We've never seen one, and they're likely tiny and unstable. They might collapse instantly if anything tried to enter. To keep a wormhole open, you'd need exotic matter with strange properties. We've never observed such matter. So wormholes remain a beautiful what-if, allowed by equations but not by reality. For now, they're a fascinating theory, not a practical tool. They keep our imaginations alive. If traveling to the past were possible, it would create huge problems, paradoxes. The most famous is the grandfather paradox. What if you prevented your own birth? If you were never born, how could you go back in time? This logical contradiction suggests changing the past might be impossible. The universe may have rules to prevent such outcomes. There's also the butterfly effect. A tiny change in the past could alter the entire future. The world you return to might be unrecognizable. Some scientists propose you can't change the past. Anything you do was always part of history. Others suggest changing the past creates a new timeline, an alternate universe. These are just ideas, ways to think about complex problems. Paradoxes remind us why time travel to the past is so tricky. The past may be best left untouched. Time travel grips our imaginations. We're curious, wanting to witness history or glimpse the future. Imagine seeing the pyramids built or hearing a famous speech firsthand. We dream of future wonders and hope for answers to big questions. There's also a personal side, wishing to revisit moments, correct mistakes, or relive memories. Time travel offers the illusion of a second chance. It's about transcending our limits, breaking free from time's steady march. The idea speaks to our desire for knowledge, adventure, and control. Even if it stays fiction, the dream enriches our lives. Time travel fuels creativity and wonder. So where does this leave us on time travel? Traveling to the future is theoretically possible, but needs technology far beyond us. It would be a one-way trip to a distant tomorrow. The universe allows it, but only under extreme conditions. Traveling to the past is much harder. Physics puts up huge barriers. Paradoxes make it seem logically impossible. Wormholes offer a glimmer of hope, but remain speculative. The past seems determined to stay undisturbed. Science is always evolving. What's impossible today may change tomorrow. For now, time travel is a wonderful what-if. It inspires us to question, imagine, and push boundaries. The universe remains full of mystery and wonder.